Hi everyone, welcome to Seoul Tarot. Today we will see what they secretly find attractive about you. So even if they don't say it, what about your looks, your vibe, or your personality keeps them drawn to you? So we have 4 groups today as usual. Group 1 with this beautiful opal. Group 2 with this pink agate. Group 3 with this blue lace agate. Group 4 with this beautiful pearl necklace. So timestamps are in the description box as well as the comment section below, and I will see you in your reading. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do they secretly find attractive about you? Group 1, Group 2, 3, Group 4. What do they find attractive about you but won't tell you? What do they secretly find charming about you? Group 1. But it landed on group 2, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. Okay, you've got 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What do they secretly find attractive about you, group 1? 2, 3. Oh, wow. 4. What do they secretly find charming about you? Okay. So when do they find you most magnetic? When do they find you attractive? When did you find most attractive? When did you find most magnetic? When? Specifically when? Two. When? Group 3. Group 4. When do they find you most magnetic? When? Oops, too many. When? Sun. When? Okay. So when do they find most magnetic? Find you most magnetic. So yeah, okay, got this much. Okay, landed it on group 2. And lastly, how does your charm make them feel? How do they make them feel? Okay, 1. that up. Okay. Too many cards. Just one card. Just one card, please. How do group 1 make them feel? Group 2, group 3, 4. Okay, almost landed in reverse, right? Okay. How does your charm make them feel, group 1? This is so fitting, group 2, but anyway. Hi group 1, if you chose this opal, this is your reading. So what do they secretly find attractive about you? So there is something between you and this person, a kind of war. It's like you are someone they just can't easily reach. You are not someone they can just walk up to, and that's exactly what makes them crave you even more. The fact that they can't have you so easily, that they just can't get close whenever they want, that's what makes you even more attractive in their eyes. You actually confuse this person quite a lot, or even if you don't see them anymore, back then you really did. You were warm one moment, then cold the next. You be kind and friendly, then suddenly a bit distant. And because of that, this person's still sitting there thinking, what were they really feeling about me? What did they actually mean? So what actually gets them isn't just how you look, it's the way you act. Maybe you met this person in a professional or public setting, somewhere they couldn't really just make a move. Or maybe you were once closer, maybe even together, but now you are not. And you might have given them just enough warmth to make them wonder if there was still something there. Whenever they think about you, they remember how bright and warm you seemed. You were always smiling, always laughing, someone who could light up a room just by being there. You've got this way of making people feel good or lifting the mood wherever you go. You've got this cheeky, playful side too. You like to tease people a little, have fun with words, make people laugh, and you don't just do it with them, you do it with everyone around you. You've got a caring, friendly energy that makes people feel seen, but because of that, some people might have misunderstood you before. Maybe they saw you were flirting when you weren't, or maybe they read too much into your kindness. And that's kind of what's happened with this person. You're not trying to be seductive, but you've just got that natural magnetism, that way of talking, smiling, joking that feels flirty even when it's not meant to be. You've got this beautiful mix of charm, humor, warmth, and confidence that just pulls people in without you even realizing it. So this person sometimes sees you as a bit dangerous, like they could easily break my heart if I'm not careful. To them, you've got that femme fatale or Casanova vibe, bad boy, bad girl, the kind of person who's so magnetic is almost unsettling. You make them feel alive and excited, but also a bit on edge, because they never quite know what's going on in your head. You make them feel everything at once, nervous, happy, curious, obsessed. They can't quite figure you out, and that's what keeps them hooked. You've got that perfect balance, confident but mysterious, sweet but unpredictable. Now, if we talk about your looks, in this person's eyes, you are just perfect. There's nothing about you they would criticize, nothing they would change. To them, you look flawless, and you've got that kind of presence, no matter where you are, you just stand out. So when they look at you, it's not just they are picking one part of you to focus on. They just see the whole picture, the harmony, the balance, and it's comforting for them somehow, you know. They also know that other people notice you too. They know other people like you, talk about you, compliment you. So they are thinking, it's not just me. Everyone else can see how stunning they are. That makes them feel both proud and uneasy at the same time. It's like, of course, everyone sees them that way. How could they not be? To this person, you are very close to their ideal type, the kind of person they always imagined they would fall for. That's why they are so drawn to you, and that's what's funny is you don't even try. You are not dressing to impress anyone. You are not trying to show off or grab attention. You just do your thing, wear what you like, how you like it. You might have a bit of a unique fashion sense, or maybe you like to add some accessories that stand out, but this person's not sitting there thinking, oh, their outfit is nice. It's more like they just look incredible. They see you as someone who's naturally elegant, stylish, and noticeable. One of those people who just look good anyway, and because of that, they see you as someone above them, someone they have to be careful with. They think they've got so much more charm, much more control than I do. I've got to be careful or I will end up getting hurt. They see you as powerful, not in an intimidating way, but in a way that makes them feel small next to you. I know it sounds kind of same, but I hope you see the difference. But yeah, that's why they don't really show what they feel. They are not the type to come right out and say it. So some of you might not even realize how deeply this person's been affected by you. You probably think they've moved on, or that they never really cared, but they did. They still do. They just hide it. Deep down, they are still thinking about you. They still replay old moments, still analyze everything you said or did, still try to work out what you really meant. You've left this mark on them and they can't shake it off. To them, you are the one who got under their skin. You are the one they can't stop thinking about. You are the person they can't quite have, but also the person they can't stop wanting. So when do they find you most magnetic? You've probably had a moment, maybe once or a few times, where you said something really funny or really unique when this person was around. It could have been at work, in a group, or some kind of social setting, but it was a moment where you just completely changed the energy of the whole room. You said something that made everyone laugh, something totally unexpected, and in that moment you shifted the entire atmosphere. Even if it only happened once, that was the exact moment this person completely fell for you. Before that, they might have already had a partner or been interested in someone else. Maybe there was someone else in the same group they had their eyes on, or maybe they were just focused on something else entirely. But that one moment, that one comment or spark from you completely flipped their heart around. So up until that point, they probably thought of you as just a good-looking person, you know, pretty, handsome, attractive, but that was it. Then when they saw that humor, that spark of wit and originality, they were gone. They realized, wait, they're actually so much fun, so alive, full of light. In that moment, you became like a celebrity to them, like a star, someone unforgettable. And from that point onwards, they couldn't stop watching you. Even if they tried to play it cool, they started checking your social media, watching from afar, asking around about you. They started to realize, oh, I'm actually getting drawn in there here. You know, that's when they really started to wake up to your charm. So to this person, you are like this bright, shining star. whenever they think of you, they see you as this sparkly, radiant person. They love your humor, the joy you bring to people, the way you just lift up a room. Even if you are a bit shy or reserved, you've got this one-of-a-kind spark. Something about you just grabs attention when no one expects it. That moment you flip the energy with a random, funny, or clever comment, that's what completely did it for them. And you also get along with people so well. You've got this strong social awareness. You know how to read a room, how to keep the mood balanced. On the surface, you might stand out or seem bold, but deep down, you are actually quite considerate. You want everyone to feel comfortable, and that warmth of yours, that's just what this person finds irresistible. There was probably a time when you teased them or showed a little bit of interest. Maybe just a playful comment, or a look, or a message that made them wonder. And that small moment meant so much to them. When you gave them attention, or even a tiny bit, it felt like they just had a wish granted. That's how strongly it hit them. Whenever you replied to their message, or started a conversation first, or just said something nice, their heart was racing. It wasn't just attraction, it was the feeling of being seen, like they actually noticed me, they care about me. That's what made it so intense for them. And that's why they keep wanting more. They want more of your attention, more of that warmth, more of that spark, because every time you look their way, they feel alive again. It's like you are reminding them they matter. That's why they crave it so much. So now, what kind of feelings does this attraction bring up for them? You've actually confused them and hurt them too. Even now, it's still like that, because sometimes it really feels to them like you have feelings for them. Or if you were together before, it feels like you still care. It feels like you still look out for them, still think about them. But then other times you seem completely indifferent. There are moments where they honestly wonder, are they just using me? Not because you've done anything wrong, but because you've got this power. You've got so much presence, and so many people admire you, that this person ends up feeling small next to you. They feel like they are constantly chasing you, like they are the one giving more energy. So as much as they are completely drawn to you, there's this part of them that goes, I need to stop. I can't fall any deeper. It's like they are trying to protect themselves. They can't explain it logically, but something in this connection feels unbalanced. You know, the power dynamics is a bit tilted, and they know it. They think you are someone who's warm, playful, kind, but also incredibly deep. They feel there is so much more to you than what you show on the surface. That's what makes you so fascinating, and that's why they can't let go. This person genuinely wants you to have a good connection with you. Like even if it's not romantic, they want you to have to stay in their life somehow, because you mean that much to them. You are not just another person. You are someone who's had a huge impact on them. In this connection, you are definitely the one holding the power. You are the one with the key. They know it, and that makes them feel helpless. Every time they think about you, they feel both weak and alive at the same time. That's what makes them long for you even more. It's not just physical attraction, it's deeper than that. They crave you as a person. They want to talk to you, see you, be around you, anything that keeps them close to you. But at the same time, they see you as someone far above them. You are on a pedestal in their eyes, and that's what hurts them the most. You make them feel inspired and small at the same time. You are like this femme fatale, this Casanova type, dangerously captivating, impossible to resist. Whenever they think of you, their heart ache. They feel everything all at once, desire, sadness, longing, confusion. You really stir them up. You make them melt with one kind word and then make them ache again when you pull away. So yeah, you are really you've actually really tangled up their emotions. You've made their heart both light up and ache at the same time. So that's everything I have for you, group number 1. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email. And I have TikTok page, so if you like my style of readings, I've got a few different kinds of really short readings, so you will really enjoy them. So yeah, thanks again for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hi group 2, if you chose this pink agate, this is your reading. So what do they secretly find attractive about you? So group 2, I'm definitely getting this for the women. If you are not a woman, you might want to pick another pile. The way this person sees your charm is pure, extreme, ultimate femininity. The highest form of it. But interestingly, you don't really show it. You don't go around showing off those soft lines, those delicate curves, that feminine beauty. You actually dress in quite a neutral, maybe even androgynous way. You probably wear trousers or jeans most of the time. You are not really into revealing outfits. You don't seem to like flashy or decorative styles. You prefer things simple, clean, comfortable. You are not someone who enjoys being in the center of the attention. Even if you don't dress that way, your whole energy feels androgynous. You enjoy comfort, maybe you like chunkier shoes or low heels, things that are practical. And funnily enough, that's exactly what makes you feel precious in this person's eyes, because they can tell you are not trying to draw attention from the opposite sex. You are not trying to show off your femininity at all, and that's what makes you so attractive to them. Physically, you've got a body that really highlights your femininity. Either you are very delicate and soft looking, or you've got a naturally curvy figure. Something about you that stands out as deeply feminine, something men don't have, is unmistakable. You are also quite guarded. You don't let people in easily. When someone approaches you, you are not the type to open up straight away, and you are definitely not the kind to talk to just anyone. So in group settings, you are not loud, you are more of a listener. You don't really enjoy being the center of the attention. This person senses that even without you saying anything. You probably had a lot of headache in the past because of how much attention you drew. They think you've been through situations where people misjudged you, got jealous, or spread gossip just because of how beautiful or magnetic you are. So they get that you've learned to protect yourselves. They see the wall you build. Now, this person, they've got a lot of confidence. They are probably very experienced with relationships and they know they are attractive too. They've got that strong, dominant energy, very masculine if it's a man. They've got presence, authority, leadership, and when they saw you, it immediately turned into a mission. I'm gonna make them mine, They don't want to share you with anyone. Even if they've got a partner right now, or even if you've got one, whenever they are near you, they just want you all to themselves. They'll be thinking, I don't care what's going on, I want them. They might not say it, but behind the scenes, they're trying to get your attention somehow. If this is an ex, they are still checking on you, they are still watching, hoping you won't drift too far. They are restless. They are desperate to see you even just once more. You give off this noble, graceful energy, someone who doesn't open their heart easily. You look like the kind of person who, once you fall for someone, you will be devoted only to them. And even if that's not actually true, that's how this person sees you, and it makes you even more irresistible. You've probably never been the one to make the first move, and that's something they love because they get to take the lead. They get to feel in control, and when you do respond, even a tiny bit, it gives them this rush. They'll be over the moon from just one little reaction. This person wants to give to you, to do things for you, to take care of you. They probably have more experience, more money, or more knowledge than you do, and they like that. They like being in that position where they can support you. It makes them feel good knowing they can protect you or influence you somehow. It's like in their head, they are your knight, the one who saves you. They see you as that soft, delicate princess type who they just have to look after. Even tiny things like if you are scared of bugs or you struggle with little day-to-day things, it makes them happy to step in. They get that hit of satisfaction like, see, I protect them. I did my job. That protective instincts get triggered big time. That gentle, delicate femininity of yours, that's where they find your most powerful charm. And without you saying a word, they can feel that deep emotional core you've got. There's this quiet depth, this sincerity that just comes through naturally. This person's been around, they've played, they've dated, and they usually get whoever they want. They are used to winning, but you didn't make it easy. You didn't open up the way anyone else does, and that's exactly what drove them crazy for you. They like being in control, whether it's in relationships or in work. They are the ones steering things, and they feel like you fit perfectly into that. You are their type, the kind of person who'd let them lead, and they love that. That's why they are so eager to make you theirs. And they want to leave their mark on you, on your social media, in your life, anywhere they can. They want people to see that they were there, and they want to do it soon, like right now. They see you as this pure, clear water, and they want to mix their color into it. They probably think you are not very experienced romantically, or at least not as much as they are, and that makes them want to teach you, guide you, pull you into their world. They want you to enter their energy, their rhythm, their space. They think about you every night before fall asleep. The thought of you just lights up the fire in them, this deep desire. They know you try to hide your femininity, but they also know plenty of people are still gonna want you. Even if you are not showing it, they can see it. And they know anyone with sharp eyes like theirs would see it too. That's why they are restless. They don't want to lose you to anyone else. They see you as a jewel, a treasure. They trust their own judgment completely, and in their mind, they are thinking, I've got to make them mine before anyone else does. Right now, their whole mind is filled with that one thought. They just want you. So when do they find you most magnetic? You've got this really useful energy. You actually look way younger than your age. Like honestly, some of you probably look 10 years younger, maybe even 20. So at first, this person probably didn't even know how old you are. And when they did find out, they were shocked. You've got such a baby face, that soft, pure look. Your forehead is beautiful too. They think you look absolutely stunning when your hair is pulled back. There is something innocent about your expression, almost childlike in a really endearing way. There is this pure, untouched energy about you, like clear water, untainted and calm. When they first met you, they probably thought you were genuinely younger than you are, and because You dress quite neatly, modestly, very simple and tidy. They were drawn in by that sense of purity first. That was what caught their heart before anything else. But then at some point, without meaning to, you might have had a little slip, like your top rolled up a little bit, or your clothes revealed just a little more than you meant to. Something really subtle, really innocent, and this person noticed it straight away. They've got sharp eyes. From that moment, they just knew. They would always suspected you had a beautiful figure, that you were more sensual than you showed, but that's when it clicked. That was the moment the spark became a fire. They were already fond of you, already saw the connection felt fated somehow. They were drawn to your sweetness, your innocence, but after that moment, the attraction became something a lot deeper, a lot more passionate. And then there was probably a time when something happened, a situation where you needed help. Even if it was something small, maybe there was a bug and they killed it for you. Maybe they helped you carry something heavy or made sure you got home safely when it was late. Something like that. Whatever it was, the small moment gave them the chance to step in. That might have been what brought you closer, that one little incident. So you might have opened up a little more, then afterwards started trusting them in a way you hadn't before. It's like you'd been keeping your guard up, but that moment made you soften just a little. And that's when things changed for them. That's when it stopped being just attraction. That's when they actually fell in love, because you show them a side of you that hardly anyone gets to see. A comfortable, gentle, unguarded version of you. That moment made them feel special. They thought, I'm the one who made this untouchable, graceful person open up. That meant everything to them. From that point on, they were gone, completely hooked, completely taken by you. Whenever they do something you don't normally do, whenever you do something you don't normally do, like when you let your guard down, when you show a hint of your softer side, your femininity, when you are just a bit more casual or warm around them, that's when they crumble. That's when they can't resist you at all. Those little moments hit them hardest. Now, what kind of feelings does this attraction bring up for them? So they see you as someone who's almost childlike, someone they need to protect. You make them want to be stronger, better, more impressive, either to protect you or to actually win you over. This person's confident, attractive, probably used to being the one in control, but when it comes to you, they just can't win as easily. Something about the situation, maybe timing, maybe your boundaries, makes it hard for them to get close to you. And that's exactly why they are so determined. You make them want to grow. You've got this power. You inspire them to become a better person, a stronger one. That innocence, that childlike purity, that need to protect energy is completely transformed them. They genuinely believe that one day you are going to open your heart to them. Even if you are not that close yet, they believe it's going to happen eventually. And even if it takes time, or even if it never fully happens, they still want to try. They rather give it everything and fail than walk away without trying. You've triggered something in them: persistence, determination, the need to protect, the drive to conquer. All of it comes from you. You've awakened part of them they didn't even know they had. They are not normally patient. This person's probably the kind who wants things fast, who gets bored easily, but with you, they can wait. They are willing to take their time because you are worth it. And honestly, you have no idea how deeply they are drawn to you. It's not just surface level attraction. It's something emotional, something that runs deep. This isn't just curiosity or desire. It's genuine love. They truly want you. So that's everything I have for you, group number 2. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email, and please check out my TikTok page. There are a few different kinds of really short readings. If you like my style of readings, you will like them. Yeah, thanks again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 3, if you chose this blue lace agate, this is your reading. So what do they secretly find attractive about you? So the strongest kind of attraction this person feels towards you is definitely physical. You are their absolute type, their ideal. They've always had things about themselves that they didn't like, things they felt like they were lacking, but when they look at you, it's like all those insecurities disappear. You make them feel complete. In their eyes, you are perfect, the definition of beauty, the peak of sensuality. To them, you are like this fertile land, someone who carries this natural, life-creating kind of energy. You've got this raw, instinctive sensuality that feels powerful, magnetic. They genuinely believe your beauty, and that strong sexual energy would somehow feel what's missing inside them. So it goes way beyond simple desire. What they actually want is to create something with you. This person wants to have a child with you. Even if they already have kids, they still dream of having one with you. That's how deep this goes. Even if you two are already married, they still imagine having another child with you. Doesn't matter if there is an age gap, doesn't matter what the situation is, they are seriously thought about it. And this isn't just fantasy, this is a genuine wish. They've been waiting for a long time for someone like you. They've never been fully satisfied before. But with you, they feel like they finally found the one. In their eyes, you are flawless, physically stunning, confident, and not afraid of owning your sensual side, and that confidence just pulls them in even more. They also think you might be someone who's sexually free, someone who's had partners or isn't afraid of exploring that side of life. If this person's a man, that thought actually stirs a bit of jealousy. There's a part of him that wants to control it, to claim you. But at the same time, he tells himself, it's fine, as long as in the end they are mine. It doesn't matter what your past is. It doesn't matter if you've been married, if you have had children. None of that matters. They might be younger than you or feel less experienced somehow, emotionally, sexually, or just in life. But that's part of why they are so drawn to you. You make them feel both fascinated and humble. For them, you are the one who first awakened that deep, passionate desire. You are the one who made them actually feel something real, that first kind of raw attraction, like a first love all over again. And honestly, they think anyone younger than you, anyone with eyes, would be drawn to you too. They know it's not just them. But you are not only physically attractive, you've also got ambition, you've got direction, you've got goals, and you are doing something about them. Even if you are still learning or studying, they can see that drive in you. They can see that you've got purpose, and that's just as sexy to them. They admire the attitude, the passion, the focus, the way you move towards what you want. They think, if I had someone like that in my life, I would go so much further. They imagine all sorts of things when it comes to being with you physically. They want to learn through you, to explore to what it's like to make you happy. They often think about what you take to truly satisfy you, physically, emotionally, completely. In their eyes, you are someone who knows what you want, even sexually. Someone confident in your body and in your desires. And that makes them think, even if I'm not enough right now, I could be. If I work at it, I could please them, Right now, though, the situation between you might be a bit complicated. Maybe you've already got someone else, or there's someone around you they think you are interested in. So They are trying to be careful. They are thinking about how to approach you, how to express how they feel without crossing a line. Even if they are an ex, they still can't let go, because deep down they still see you as the person they want to marry, the person they want to build a family with. This isn't something casual for them. They see it as part of their life's purpose. The problem is they don't feel good enough for you right now. They think you are out of their league. So whenever they see you, they can't take their eyes off you. You probably noticed the way they stare, how they try not to, but just can't help themselves. They can't hide it well either. It's obvious they are completely love-struck, like someone in their first love, dizzy and lost. They can't stop thinking about you, can't stop watching you, can't stop wondering. They are fascinated by your maturity, your life experience, your composure. You've got this way with people too, like you are socially skilled, observant, clever. You just get people. That's another thing they find irresistible, because they don't have that same social finesse. So they want to learn from you. They want to understand how you do it, how you carry yourself, how you navigate the world so effortlessly. And that's what makes you feel mysterious to them. Not just your body, not just your sensuality, but your intelligence, your ability, your confidence. You've got the full package: charm, power, poise, mystery, and your voice. There is another thing. Your voice is something else. Maybe you sing beautifully, maybe it's just the tone when you speak. It's got that deep, maybe like soothing, mature quality that stays with them. Your voice echoes in their head, is unforgettable. They could hear someone with a voice remotely like yours, and they would turn around straight away, thinking it might be you. Your voice itself is one of the strongest things they are drawn to you. Is hypnotic to them. So when do they find you most magnetic? It feels like you and this person might work in the same place, or at least they've seen you in a work environment before. Maybe they've seen you studying, doing your work, job, or showing your skills somehow, and honestly, that's when they completely fell for you. You've got this intellectual charm about you. It's not just your physical appeal. The intelligence adds something extra. When those two mix together, you just shine. In this person's eyes, you look like someone who's really talented, multi-skilled, someone who's just good at everything you do. You are smart, capable, probably quite active too. You might enjoy sports or physical activities, or at least you've got this energy that shows you like keeping busy. You've got range. You can do a lot and you know a lot. So they don't see you as just another attractive person. To them, you are someone worth learning from, someone valuable, someone they could actually build a life with. Whenever you show your expertise or talk passionately about something you know well, that's when they find you the most irresistible. In those moments, you glow. They also see you as really decisive, someone who doesn't drag things out. You look like someone who's gonna succeed socially and professionally, because you know how to make choices. And that sense of intelligence and social awareness, it all comes from that decisiveness. You know your own worth. You don't waste your time on people who don't treat you right. And when someone crosses the line, you know how to cut them off cleanly. There's something this person finds incredibly attractive, because it's something they wish they could do themselves. So for them, it's this perfect mix. Your skill, your intelligence, your sensuality. Together, it makes you look even more valuable the longer they know you. The attraction goes beyond desire. They see you as someone they would actually want to marry, someone they could make the long-term promises with, someone they would build a future with. Whenever you show that intelligent, mature, well put together side of yourself, they fall even deeper. They want to learn from you. They want to understand how you think. And when they see you ending connections or setting boundaries, you do it so gracefully. You handle things so smartly. Not dramatic, not cold, just calm and wise. And they are honestly in awe of that. Your looks are like timeless. You've got that classic kind of beauty that never goes out of style. It doesn't matter what era it is, you still stand out. So if you are a woman, you've got that soft, full, grateful energy. If you are a man, it's that traditional, strong, masculine energy. Either way, when that classic beauty meets your intellect, it's breathtaking. To them, it's perfection. Now, what kind of feelings does this attraction brings up for them? So right now, it looks like it's not exactly the right time for you to be together properly, not yet. Maybe you've already got someone else, or maybe they just think you are seeing other people. So even though they want you, they feel like they have to wait. But they are patient. They are willing to wait for you. Someone like you doesn't come around easily. You are rare. They would rather wait and build something real than rush it and lose you. So even if it takes time, even if it means failing a few times first, they want something solid, something that lasts. They want a proper commitment, marriage, a stable home life, all of it. And because they see how capable and intelligent you are, they want to rise up to your level too. Right now though, they feel they are not quite there yet. They don't have the same confidence or the same place in life that you do. But instead of feeling defeated, it motivates them. They look at you and think, I want to be like that. I want to have that strength, you know. Yes, they want the marriage, the kids, the real world dreams, but more than anything, they want to become more like you. They see you as someone to learn from. Gender aside, they look up to you like a role model. You are someone they deeply admire. You inspire them to grow. You make them want to work harder, improve themselves, aim higher. You know, even if they can't be with you right now, they are determined to become that kind of person who could stand beside you someday. They dream about that, standing next to you as an equal. And even if that never happens, they will still want to carry a piece of your influence with them. They want to grow into someone like you, someone strong, capable, grounded, and self-respecting. So right now, that's exactly what they are doing. Watching you, learning from you, and slowly becoming the person they hope you will one day recognize as your equal. So that's everything I have for you, group number 3. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video, and subscribe my channel. I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email. And please check out my TikTok page. There are a few different kinds of really short readings. So if you like my style of readings, you will really enjoy them too. So yeah, thanks again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 4, if you chose this necklace, let's get into it. What do they secretly find attractive about you? So you and this person, it feels like they've seen you moving before. Maybe you two work out together, maybe you've danced in front of them, or maybe they've seen you on stage giving a presentation, performing, doing something in front of people. Whatever it was, they've seen you move. And the moment they saw you, the way you move, the way your body flows, the way your gestures look, they just couldn't take their eyes off you. Your movement, the lines, the way your body moves, it hit them hard. That's the strongest attraction they feel towards you. There's this very physical pull, a deep sensual magnetism. Now, the funny thing is, at first glance, you are not really this person's type, you know? When they first saw you, they didn't think, wow, they are stunning, or that's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. It wasn't like that. But there was something they couldn't explain, a pull they couldn't ignore. And it's not just them. Other people talk about you too, a lot. People around you, around them, have said things like, they're not the most perfect looking person, but there is something about them. There's this sexual energy, you can't quite describe it, people are drawn to you, curious about what you would be like to be close to you. So you've probably always been someone who attracts attention, and honestly, gossip follows you. You seem to always have people interested in you. There's nothing new. You've probably had that for years. Even in this person's group or workplace, people talk about you. They've heard things and that made them even more intrigued. They found themselves drawn in, even though they don't understand why, because normally they're not like this. They're not the type to be swayed by appearances, and they are not the kind who goes for people who might seem trouble, but with you it's different. They can't help it. The more they try to look away, the harder it gets. Especially the way you move, your body language, your rhythm, your flow is addictive to them. It's like you've cast a spell. They've even thought to themselves, I didn't think I would ever fall like this. But I've lost, that's literally how they feel. This person's usually very grounded. They care about their image, about doing the right thing, about being a decent person. They surround themselves with people who are proper, steady, respectful. Even the people they date are usually quiet, modest, polite types, but you are their temptation. You are like that food or drink isn't good for you, but you keep craving anyway. You are their guilty pleasure, their addiction, The way you move is so light and natural. When you dance, or even if you are just walking, you've got this effortless grace, like air. You don't even have to be thin. It's not about that. It's that fluidity, the softness in the way you move. When you are in front of people, on stage, or when all eyes are on you, that's when you shine the most. In those moments, this person completely loses it. You are not what you'd call a typical beauty either. Your face isn't something you see every day. There is something unusual, distinctive about you. Maybe there's one feature that stands out, something unforgettable. That uniqueness is what makes you impossible to ignore. And you don't even dress like everyone else either. You've got your own thing going, your own sense of style. It's not about following trends or trying to please anyone. You just do you. At first, they probably thought, oh, that's a bit different, but now they love it. Even if you barely wear makeup, they find that so refreshing, so beautiful. What they first thought was unusual has become exactly what they love about you. Now, this person struggles to show how they feel. It's not just pride, It's also because there are too many people, too many eyes on you, too many people like you. Someone in their circle, maybe even a boss, a senior, even or a close friend, might have feelings for you too. So they are being careful. They don't say much, they hide it. They probably didn't understand at first why everyone liked you so much, but now they do. Now they think, yeah, anyone would fall for them eventually. It's your movement, that rhythm in the way you walk, the ease in how you carry yourself. It's intensely sexual energy. Even if you don't mean it that way, you could just walking down the street and people feel it. It's natural, it's graceful, it's magnetic. Every time this person watches you move, they see a dancer, even if you are not actually dancing. That's how beautiful your movements are. And even if you two are already together, like even if you are dating or in a relationship, they still can't relax. They're always slightly on edge, because they know other people see what they see, and that terrifies them. You don't even try to attract attention, but you just do. You've got that presence that pulls people in without effort. They hate knowing that others can see it too. They think if others see what I see, they will fall for them too. So there's this possessiveness, this fear of losing you. And if you are their ex, it's the same thing. They are still not over it. They still think about you, still regret it, still ache for what they lost, especially your body, your movement, your sensual energy. That's the part they miss the most. And truthfully, they don't even know who you are that well as a person. They might not really understand your personality, or maybe you are not exactly their type in that sense. But none of that matters, because your body, your energy, your way of moving is enough to completely own their heart. You've got them tied in knots. Every time they think of you, it's chaos in their mind. They don't understand why they are this obsessed. They fall for the way you move, and for the rhythm that's just naturally you. So when do they find you most magnetic? It feels like at some point you and this person didn't quite see eye to eye. Maybe you had different opinions, or maybe there was a period where things just weren't that great between you. And if it's not that, then this person might have seen you in a negative light for a while, probably because of what they heard from other people. There might have been gossips, rumors, people talking behind your back, and that could have colored the way they saw you. But at some point, something changed. You might have had a proper conversation or find some kind of common ground, something that made you both finally click. And that moment, when the two of you started to actually understand each other, that's when everything shifted for them. Before that, they were guarded. There was a bit of hostility, a bit of tension. But once they saw that you could actually get along, once they realized you are not who they thought you were, they felt relief. And that's when the desire kicked in. Suddenly, they wanted to have you on their side. They wanted to talk more, get closer, be around you. At first, they didn't even realize it was attraction. It started off as, oh, turns out they are not actually that bad. And then slowly it grew. Your face, your expression, your unique sense of style, all these things started playing on their mind. You are nothing like their usual type, but they just couldn't stop thinking about you. Your face, your movement, the little details about you, they kept coming back to it. That's when they realized, hang on, I'm actually into them. And funny enough, they are even more drawn to you when you look tired or a bit spaced out, when you are relaxed or not trying to impress anyone, especially if there was ever a moment when the two of you touched, even briefly, like your hands brushed or you stood close enough to feel each other's breath. That moment hit them hard. They felt something rush through them, like electricity, you know. This person's been imagining that for a while, actually. They've caught themselves thinking, what would it feel like to touch them, to be close? So when it actually happened, even just for a second, it brought them that fantasy to life. And after that, they completely lost their self-control. From that point on, they've had this intense craving. They want to get closer, even just once more. They've thought about what it would be like to be with you physically. The attraction is just strong. It's just turned from curiosity into this powerful, forbidden kind of desire. At first, they didn't even like you that much. They might even found you difficult or confusing, but now that's turned into obsession. The things they once found strange or different about you are now the exact things that turn them on. What started as mild curiosity has become this intense, I want them, I want to have them, you know. your movement, your energy, the way you talk, everything about you triggers something inside them. It's not just attraction anymore, it's lust, it's temptation. And right now, they're not seeing you in a soft, innocent way. They are seeing you through a purely physical lens. They keep imagining you, wanting you, thinking about what it would be like to touch you again, to actually have you. And if you two have ever been physically intimate before, that moment is burned into their memory. That was one of the most intense experiences of their life. They remember it as something almost unreal, how beautiful you looked in that moment, how powerful the connection felt. They've never felt anything like that with anyone else. No one else has ever hit them that hard, you know? You are the one person they think of as the most intense, the most unforgettable. You are the one who awakened something in them that no one else ever could. So what kind of feelings does this attraction bring up for them? Now, emotionally, this person knows deep down that it's not easy between you. They feel like a long-term relationship would be difficult. They've got this fixed idea of the kind of person they should be with, and honestly, their image doesn't match you. So they keep trying to reason with themselves. They tell themselves, this isn't realistic, this can't last. They are trying to put you in a box, to say, we could never work long term, even though they can't stop wanting you. They keep trying to control their attraction, to push it down. Even if you've been together before, or shared something physical, they are trying to see it as something that couldn't continue, like something that wasn't meant to last. Even if they are seeing you now or still in contact, they don't fully believe this could turn into something solid, because right now what they feel for you is heavily physical, that they haven't connected to you emotionally yet. They haven't seen all sides of you. They are still at the surface, still stuck on the physical pool. So at the moment, what they are feeling isn't deep love, it's intense, uncontrollable desire. They are completely consumed by it. And for some of you, this person might already have someone else or be in another relationship. They might be married or have a partner, or there's part of why they are fighting this so hard. And they are trying to keep things under control, but you are constantly in their head. You are this distraction they can't escape. You pop up in their mind at random times, and they are sitting there thinking, why do I keep thinking about them? What's wrong with me? Right now, this isn't peaceful, balanced kind of feeling. It's wild, it's consuming, and it's mostly physical. But because they don't really know what kind of person you are, so yeah, I can't really say they know you that well yet. Your deeper personality, your layers, that could change over time, you know. It could go either way. The feelings might deepen, or they might fade once the fantasy wears off. But for now, at this exact moment, all they can feel is the burning attraction. They can't think straight. They can't stop imagining you. Everything else just fades into the background because the desire for you has taken over completely. So that's everything I have for you, group number 4. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, before you go, I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email, and please check out my TikTok page if you like my kind of reading. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.